and it's what you might call a mythic space, right? That time melds into itself. So it doesn't matter if you're in 2020, or whether you're in 1942, or whether you're in the American colonial period, or really the way it's set up is that you're supposed to be feeling as though you're one with and in harmony with the biblical builders of Solomon's temple, right? When Solomon supposedly, when God reached down and had Hiram Abiff set up the fraternal brotherhood, you know, or had Solomon set up the fraternal brotherhood to commemorate the martyrhood of Hiram Abiff, right? That so it's supposed to bring you into communal contact with every brother, the ones that are there with you in the room, but also the ones that have been witnessing the transformation of men into Masons, going back into the mists of eternity. You know, and there's a great Masonic poem from just around the 1920s, I don't remember the exact date, entitled "Last Night I Knelt Where Hiram Knelt," right? Where the you know, the initiate, the man that's coming into Freemasonry, is playing the role that every initiate has played going back into the mists of eternity. And similarly, the master of the lodge, playing the role of King Solomon, becomes King Solomon and inhabits the wisdom of King Solomon. So that, and again, this is what I was talking about, that why was this so appealing to men in this period of great industrial change, was that as everything around them transformed, they could continue to inhabit these masculine archetypes of being King Solomon, of being the journeyman or the entered apprentice. You know, that masculine idea didn't change as everything else changed. You know, and you know, when I was working on this back in the 1980s and 90s, the Masonic membership numbers were kind of dropping. But I've been interested to see that Masonic membership numbers more recently, there are more young men joining. And I think that's at least partly because of the economic uncertainty of the current time. That, you know, I know men who are computer programmers who don't know what company they're going to be working for 6 months from now. They know that they will continue to be doing coding. They know that they will continue to have some place in the high-tech world. But in the middle of the 20th century, people frequently worked for the same company for 50 years, and they found their stability in their employment, right? And so Masonic membership could kind of drop off because people identified themselves as being working for IBM or working for GE or something like that. Now, when you never know who you're going to be working for from 6 months ago or 6 months in the future, I think that there's more men who are now once again finding stability in the fraternity, so that no matter who they're going to be working for 6 months from now, they know which lodge they'll still be a member of and who their brothers will be 6 months from now.